Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the precipice of something very special. I just, I can't believe this. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is coming out in under 5 days. Under 5 days. It honestly feels weird to say. Like it's not true. Like it's years away. I don't know if anyone else gets that feeling, but it's surreal. Like we are less than 5 days away from The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And what I want to talk about, and we're going to go over some tweets on Twitter that I think are funny, some gifs and stuff like that. But what I want to say is that I may have been one of the few people that had total and complete faith in this game from the beginning. Because there was no point where I thought, Nintendo's going to phone it in. They're going to just do basically just a remake of Breath of the Wild with a few changes here and there. And it was basically going to be DLC. I never had that mindset, which is probably why my positions, across the board on things like $70 for the game and stuff like that has been pretty consistent. I've been on the side of Nintendo from the beginning. The game, I was defending it, when it was $70 at first. I was defending the game saying it wasn't going to be DLC, and in every regard, I've been right. I've been absolutely right. When the art book came out, and people, I'm not going to spoil anything for that, by the way. Um, but when that came out, people were shocked. They're like, "Wow, there's way more in here than I thought there was going to be. Wow, there's way more stuff here." And I'm just like, "Really? you thought Nintendo was going to make this their most highly priced game, a Legend of Zelda game, after Breath of the Wild sold nearly 30 million copies? You thought they were going to phone it in for their next one? Are you high? What are you smoking?" And what it leads me to believe is that what I've been saying about Western content creators in some of my other videos, it is absolutely undeniably true. There is an entitlement amongst people in the West, America, Canada, UK, Australia. There is this philosophy that I can do whatever I want. And if you don't let me do whatever I want, then you're bad and you're evil and you're wrong and you're malicious and you need to be destroyed. And it's just this weird thing. And you see this from like Most Critical and even like Asmongold and Young Yeah and all of these other channels. They just shit on Nintendo because Nintendo doesn't let them do whatever they want. And like channels like RGT85. I mean, that guy, and it's not personal. It's not a personal dislike other than he likes the Knicks. And whenever I see a Knicks hat, just I can't help but making fun of him. Um, no, there is this mentality. Like for example, RGT85. Let me see if I can pull up the video that he did that I have such a huge issue with. And you can see for yourself that this is the mentality of a lot of these Western content creators, that they
So it's
feel like
crazy.
they feel like they can do anything. So here, let me pull this up real quick. It's this video right here. How to play Nintendo Switch games on PC in under 10 minutes. And this is after he did a video on Kotaku. I mean, so this guy knows better than to do this. Now, here's the thing. He's not just talking about playing the Switch on PC. I want you to really take a look at what's being presented here. Yeah, he's got a shit eating grin and it's sort of like maybe it's like a tongue in cheek joke. But think about what we just went through with Kotaku and these leaks. And so he's got a PC right there. You can see I can't do it without moving. But on the screen is Tears of the Kingdom, like he's playing the game. Like he's playing the game on PC. Now, let me ask you something. In all seriousness, doesn't matter what he says. I'm not even going to play a second of this video because it doesn't matter. The thumbnail and the title in itself are exactly what I talk about all the time. This is unacceptable. But there's this entitlement amongst Western creators. They do this all the time. And then Nintendo comes out and just smacks them down like they're a fucking gnat because, in comparison, they are. And then they complain, oh, why did Nintendo do that? Well, it's the same reason they did it to Kotaku. Because you're trying to farm clicks, you're trying to use their game to farm clicks and views. And it seems to have done well. Look at it. It's done better than some of his other videos, which is a sad and depressing reality. And I'm just going to be brutally honest here. If you have to do something like this to get the most views on your channel, then you're doing something wrong. Now, this is his most viewed video, and it's an anti-Nintendo video. Nintendo is out of control with Tears of the Kingdom. So, obviously, this guy has a fixation on Nintendo and a fixation for clickbait. And so that's the stuff that I'm talking about. It's so evident to me that there's a problem in the West when it comes to people talking about this stuff because it's disrespectful and people have this idea like, well, I'm running a business here. Nintendo doesn't give a shit about your business, and honestly, neither do I, because it's just clickbait garbage. But let's take a look at some of the. So we've got less than 5 days remaining. Me avoiding spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom. That's that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. We got our Tears of the Kingdom Switch. OLED, nice. People celebrating Tears of the Kingdom leak. It's it's Fortnite. Oh my god, that's fantastic. That's great. Oh, that's a cool looking book. Oh, uh, well, well, let's quickly scroll past that. Is this again? No, it's the same person. Is it the same person? Two people posted it. Well, you know what? On Twitter, I gotta tell you, sometimes it can be a little dangerous. Um, we got the Bokoblin. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't looked up any of the leaks. I just think that looking up those leaks like that, it's just not for nothing. But look, why do you keep recommending like Matt Walsh and certain? I mean, come on, man, come on, come on. Just because I post libertarian things from time to time doesn't mean I want to follow fucking Mike Cernovich and the guy that called video games like dangerous and poison. Um, well, let's take a look at this. Look at this. I mean, we're going to be able to explore this in just a couple days. I, it's just like people are going to be exploring this. And let me also say something. I actually feel really bad for the people that spoiled it for themselves and started playing the game early. And I'll explain why. Because I think a really cool component of this game is going to be people posting their creations and their organic contraptions. I think that if you have people that kind of jump in, that they're at the end of the game, they're at the end of the game, they're posting their like completely dumb things. People aren't really going to be that interested. They're going to be like, whatever. But the organic contraptions at the beginning of the game where people are like, oh, I'm there. I'm at that point. Oh, I can build that. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Look what he did. They're going to try to be doing things in their area. But you have these people that are playing the game and they're experiencing it, and they're not going to get the satisfaction from enjoying it with other Zelda fans. Yeah, I can't wait to see what some people discover and find. It's going to be extraordinary. That's a nice wholesome picture. Thank you, whoever you are. Yeah, it's nice to have some wholesome stuff every once in a while, because I mean, because then you discover shit like this. No, this is a phenomenal drawing. And don't get me wrong, it's just very fucking weird. Like, why is Ganon a girl? Why did you turn poor Ganon into a girl? Hasn't he been through enough? I don't even want to comment on what what am I looking at? Okay, I really do like this account. I'm following them. Yeah, yeah, this is really funny. Dodging spoilers. Yeah, well, if people watch this afterwards, yeah, dodging spoilers is a big thing. But here's what I want to say about that. I am so grateful Nintendo is the company they are, because they are going after spoilers. They are not messing around. Like, I know that a lot of people in the West, oh, you don't let me leak your game, you don't let me spoil your game. Well, I'm sad about it. Well, fuck you. I mean, you're pathetic crybabies. Why can't I post leak content and do what I want and make money off of it? It's like, Christ. But I'm glad that Nintendo is the type of company that takes that shit seriously, because I have not seen a single leak online. I know that people say, well, I keep seeing people streaming Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, by the way, I actually did happen upon a stream where on Twitch where somebody was streaming Tears of the Kingdom. I reported it. Don't give a shit. I don't ever report. I honestly don't care what somebody does. But this is different. I think this is majorly different, because this is one of the most anticipated games. You have so many people excited for this, and some douchebag is going to come and try to spoil it for 15 seconds of clout. Fuck that guy. Um, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I definitely want to steal one of those. God, that's cool. Look at that. God, that's awesome. Whew. Boss Bokoblin. Oh, is this their New York store? This is it? Just their New York store? Come on. It's just the Kingdom one. Yeah, whatever. In a recent interview with Famitsu regarding the Tears of the Kingdom leaks, Shigeru Miyamoto said, "I'll effing kill them. Our lawyers are fully equipped and armed and are en route as we speak." You know what? You know what? I kind of don't doubt that. You'd be like, if they leak the game, it's like, yeah, we're very pained for the death. Uh, let's take a look. We got hieroglyphics. I mean, look at this. People were worried it was going to be like the same Hyrule, but with all the differences and all the changes and stuff, It's gonna be so phenomenal. This looks to be underground. They have like mushrooms and spores, and it'd be interesting. Yeah, you fuck them bokoblins. Ooh, look at that. Man, that's beautiful. Oh, that's an interesting piece of art. I just love going through this stuff and taking a look. Now here, not to point too much shit, but what I find to be interesting, and maybe he deleted it, but um, he posted a couple, maybe it was a week ago. This guy, because Nintendo wasn't allowing him to post basically illicit material, which is you know modded multiplayer content. Basically like, hey, this is obviously. I've come to the decision that I'm not going to be uploading any more modded videos of Breath of the Wild. Oh, congratulations. That's okay, because tomorrow's stream we're going to see if my goldfish can defeat an Elden Ring boss. Yeah, so, basically like, well, if Nintendo doesn't let me do exactly what I want, then I'll move on to something else. Great. Um, yeah, of all the fucks they could give, here it is. It's hard to become excited for Tears of the Kingdom when the Zelda community is being nuked off YouTube. Yeah, I just the reason why I wanted to illustrate this is because this is the bulk of my problem. This fucking entitlement is disgusting to me. You don't own any part of Zelda. You don't. When you buy the game, you get a license to use the game and play it. You have a business, which is basically taking Nintendo's hard work and IP and streaming it onto the internet for other people to watch. Now, I have my opinions on it. I think that a lot of copyright law is too lax in some cases, where you have people that can just basically play an entire game start to finish, spoil the story within the first day. Like, I'm going to do a 24-hour Tears of the Kingdom stream, play the whole game, and so the whole story is out there within the first, like, couple days. So, as a company, I mean, it's like, yeah, okay, it's good exposure in some ways, but then it's sort of like, why would you even want to buy the game at that point? It's like, I know why I want to buy it because I want to play it, but I wonder how many people choose not to buy the game because, well, you don't have to. Somebody else is playing it online. I don't know. Maybe that's a service that they provide, but I don't know. It's always seemed to me like it's a rather interesting situation. I'm sure some people will disagree with that, but that's what makes the internet so interesting, is that we have differences of opinion. Um, this is a great picture. Although, now that I think about it, YouTube will probably demonetize it because there's a little bit of blood. That's a phenomenal shot. Well, I just wanted to do a video, having some fun, shooting the shit, talking about Zelda. This is going to be a major game. I think a lot of people are going to be proven wrong. As I said, I was always extremely bullish on this game because I never for once thought that this game was going to be a cash grab. I never thought that Nintendo would look at this as an opportunity to fleece their customers. I always knew that Nintendo was going to do something different. I couldn't have imagined how different. But as we see, I think that it's pretty clear that they've knocked it out of the park yet again. And it's a beautiful thing to see. I can't wait for this game to come out. We've got less than 5 days. We've got less than 5 days, and it seems like an eternity, but it's less than 5 days. Let me say that again. I cannot believe it. We have less than 5 days. Right now, it's almost 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. on 5/7. So you think about it tonight, midnight. It's gonna be 5. It's gonna be 5/8. And you think 5/8 to 5/9, 5/9 to 5/10, 5/10 to 5/11, and then on the midnight of the third, like third going into the fourth, the game will be available. So you don't even have to wait the full day. You don't even have to wait the full day. So we really think about it. We got about 4 days left. Okay, more than that. You get my point. We're close. We're getting damn close. We're starting to do the mathematics on one hand. It's an amazing, beautiful thing. I am so proud of many people within the Zelda community that have been so anti leak. They've been as anti leak as Nintendo. Like the savagery towards Kotaku. My God, it's been brutal. People coming in. People have been coming in delivering the elbow drops from the top rope, and it's like they're not having any mercy.
All units, we have a code red.
Yeah, I didn't even get into this. I'm not going to get into this. That's not what this is about. Um, oh, that's a good number of impressions on the thing about mine where I did a video on Kotaku where Link's giving the middle finger to Kotaku. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, we have fun. But everyone is coming out just swinging on Kotaku and it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to see. And it reinforces my faith in this community. Anyway, if you haven't already, consider making your way over to Rumble. It costs nothing. If you follow me over there, we're building something here. Slowly but surely. This was 6 followers a couple days ago. I'm trying to build this up. We are 5 away from 40. So, pretty exciting there. I want you all to be part of that. And so, yeah, I can't wait to see what people create and build in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Again, we've got less than 5 days left. Alright, that'll do it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.